Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna do a review on the Magnum Ranger and my trip to the beach. So first off, we got my beach bag. Bought it from Costco. I think it was like 40 bucks. Tommy Bahamas. And it's got a pouch in the front where you can store your drinks, and it's lined. I've got my my thermos in there, so my Stanley thermos in there, so I can fill it up with the cold drink and leave it on the chair. And then next, the upper big pocket is good for a towel. I've got my sunglasses, some sunscreen, and actually I store my phone in here. And then moving on to the bike, I've got this Blue Rev saddlebag on the back. It's got lots of pockets, opens up. I could have even put my towel on here. Another side pocket, and it secures really nicely. The bike comes with like a bungee cord of its own, so I could have just taken the towel and put it there, but why suffer? You just get the bag for a few bucks. And then here's the bike. It's very comfortable. I've been riding for about 5 kilometers now, or 3 miles. And honestly, I've been in PAS 2, passive mode number 2. Nice, easy ride. And got some nice, friendly faces on the path. Looks like the clouds are setting in. I'm just gonna jump on the bike and make it to my destination. Okay, so it looks like I may miss the rain, but this being Florida, who knows, anything can happen. I wanted to show you what the bike looks like while we're riding it. Specifically the screen and how effortless it is to ride this cruiser. So if you're anything like me, starting from a stop is always I found it to be the hardest part of riding a bike, because you got to exert so much pressure to get the bike going. And with these Magnum bikes, they're the pedal assist, but also have a thumb throttle, so you could just push down on this and it works just like a gas pedal on the car. You push down on it and it gets you going to where you need to go. And then once you're going, you can just start to pedal without, like, effortlessly. And as you can see on the screen, I'm on pedal assist number 2. Oh, here comes the rain. I'm gonna pause here underneath this tree. So on the screen, you've got pedal assist in the top right hand corner, your BMS, your battery level. In the middle, it tells you how many miles per hour you're going. In the top left corner is your power. So when you're going, it shows you like how much effort watts are being exerted. And then you've got your odometer, your time, your trip 1 and trip 2. The handlebars are wrapped in leather with this nice white stitching as well. It comes in 8 gears. So your traditional bike, you just twist over here and you go from levels 1 through 8. 8 being the lowest gear, meaning you're gonna go the fastest. Comes with a bell. And then 4 easy buttons for control, your power, up, down, and your mode switch. And then there's your other handlebar. Moving on to the frame and the bike, the seat is super comfortable. It's a reclined position. Some massive 26" by 4 tires. The pedals from Wells Go, they've got these little spikes on them. I don't know if you can tell, but they grip really well. I'm wearing Adidas sandals here with nothing on the bottom, and they grip so well. The brakes feel good. The only thing that I don't like is the headlights are not integrated into the electronic system, meaning you got to turn it on manually and turn it off manually. Sometimes I forget. And the same thing with the rear light. It's manual as well, but it does only take a battery and it doesn't use up any of the battery that comes with the bike. And speaking of that, I opted for the largest battery that's available, 20 amp hour battery. This thing is a beast. It'll get you from and to where you're going at least a couple times. It's a 26" frame, Tektro brakes, hydraulic. The suspension feels nice. I've gone over a few bumps. The kickstand is great. The bike is leaning at a good angle. All in all, I love this bike. Like, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. It is a little on the heavier side and it is super big, but honestly, riding down the streets here in Boca, I get a lot of people stopping me, like in their cars, asking me where I got it from, and like the matte black just appeals to, seems like just everyone, but it appealed to me, which is why I got it. So that's the review so far. I'm gonna continue going when the rain stops a little bit. I'm hiding underneath this big tree over here. It's Florida. It's nothing you could do about it. It comes and goes. Talk to you soon. Actually, before I go, I wanted to show you the battery. It's got a little USB port here. It's got your lightning cable or your USB-C cable. You can plug in your phone, and it'll keep the charge for you, charge your phone for you, which is a really nice feature. The neck on this is easily adjustable. There's a little button over here, so you can pull this down and flip this up, and it'll allow you without a tool to adjust the neck to the height and the handlebar to the degree that you like. So what's most comfortable for you. It's really simple to use. You don't need any tools. You can do it on the fly. I think that's it about the bike. I mean, there's not much more I can add. It is a bicycle after all. It is fantastic. I love it. It's my bike, actually. I bought it for myself. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys like the review. I'm gonna put in some pictures of the ride down ways to the beach, and maybe some shots of the beach of the water here. Florida's great, minus the periodic rains that we have. Otherwise, hit me up with any questions that you have. Any questions, I'm happy to answer them, not only about this bike, but if you've got questions about any other Magnum products or bicycles, dirt bikes, scooters that we have, I'm happy to answer those as well. We carry Nami, Cabo, Blue Rev bikes, eRide Pro, Mototech, anything, or if it's even something that we don't have and you have a question, I'm happy to answer it for you. Here's some more features of the bike, just the styling. Underneath, you've got this beautiful Magnum logo. It really does stand out. It's just done a phenomenal job with the styling. The kickstand is also another thing that I wanted to mention. It is out of the way, so when you're reversing the bike, I don't know if you remember, like sometimes these pedals would get stuck and hit the kickstand. But on this bike, it's terrific, nice and sturdy. Honestly, it's a terrific bike. The only downside is it is quite heavy, but I guess that's because of the big battery, and it's a very large bike. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and it's a good size for me. So here we are riding now, and let me show you the screen. So the power level only comes on when you pedal. And when you're not pedaling, there's nothing being exerted. If I do use the thumb throttle though, it does show how much is being used. And I'm lucky here in Boca where we've got this beautiful bike path away from the cars and this beautiful skyline. Actually, something else to note is that because we're out here in the rain, these the fenders on the bike, which are so big, they do a terrific job of stopping the water from getting onto my back, like the rear fender, or onto my feet. I've actually gone through so many puddles and nothing splashed on me. I haven't felt a drop on my legs. It's not a big deal, but it's something that you consider, maybe perhaps, or you know, if you get a lot, it might be something to consider. It's terrific. It's like wrapped around the entire backside of the wheel, and it really does help keep your legs dry, especially if you're wearing pants or maybe nice pants. You don't want them getting dirty, but shorts out here. Hey guys, so I made it to the beach. Locked up the bike with trusty kryptonite lock. That's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until the next one, have a good weekend.